Hey guys, check this out. As some of you rightly guessed, the cute graffiti colouring book drops today. Here we go, it's finally out. I'm so pleased with this. I'm so pleased. Thanks to everybody who's given me feedback on wanting one of these. Over the years, people have said, oh, I should do a colouring book. And I've always thought, yeah, I'll get around to it one day, maybe. Didn't get around to it, finally done it. So thanks for nagging me, thanks for pushing me, because I'm really pleased about how this has come out as well. So let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a look. Lovely cover, all that. So first of all, first thing to say, that light's right across there. That's a pain, isn't it? Hang on, just let me do that. Get rid of that. Okay, first thing to say, look at this little colouring guide for you. May not look very effective, but it will be once you get in and it makes sense. Just to be able to check the black and white against the colour, you know, to see what you can do and how you can do it. Because often when you look at black and white line art, it can be a bit daunting. You know, you think, oh God, how am I going to do this? So just to be able to match it up to the final piece, I think goes a long way. So there's that. I really wanted to do this. Create your own colour swatches. Because the thing is, often when you get a pen, often if it's like, I'm just choosing one at random, so there's, what's this? This is 606, a Starfile 606, and you look at it and you go, all right, okay, so it's that colour. The thing is, pigment changes, so you can't necessarily know that it's going to be that colour. So what you do is you come to your swatch, and you, I mean, look at that, that is much darker than the cap. And that's with one coat. So if I was to do another coat, you can see that lays more pigment down. You can do that with alcohol markers, lays a bit more pigment down if you candy coat it, if you do it twice. Now look at the difference. See the difference between the swatch and the cap. That's why colour swatches are really, really useful. Because you want to get all the colours you're going to use, swatch them, make sure you know what colour is going on there before you put it on, which is why I wanted to do them. The other thing that colour swatches are really good for is colour matching. So if you look at a colour and you go, does it really match with that? Can I match that with that? I tell you what, let's try this green, this bronze green, with this one. Oh, that's done. That's toasted. Hang on. Choose another one. There we go. Let's try this one. This is a darker one. Let's put that next to that. Does it work? Oh, this is toasted as well. Tell you what though, it's quite useful for this as well. Just to see if your pens are still firing. Look at that, get a nice fade on that. That's quite nice, isn't it? But if I put them two colours together, that's a hideous match, as you can see. Well, I think it's a hideous match, you might not. But I'm not very chuffed about that. So you put colours together and go, yeah, does it work? Does it work? I'm not sure if it does. You can make a decision on whether you're colour matching or not. So, oh, there you go, that works better. So this is what colour swatches are very good for. Actually, that's not too bad now I'm looking at it like that. If I was to work with that. Anyway, there you go. Some colour swatches for you. Just there. Let's get into the meat of it. I might lay down some music over the top of this actually, because I've not got that much to say about this until the end. So I'm going to do a bit of musical accompaniment. So there you go, there's the designs. There's 24 designs in there, and what they do is they sort of, in my mind anyway, they sort of go from easier to harder. You know, these are much more straightforward, sort of, you know, and they get progressively more difficult. And then there's a few in landscape format as well, because I know some people prefer to work in landscape. So I chucked in a couple of landscapers at the end as well. This bit, often if you watch my videos, I've always got little bits of paper like this hanging around, you know, just sort of endlessly kicking about. That's what this is for. That's to save you the bother of having to have a piece of paper by you. This is for your colour and blending test. You just do a bit of scribble. If you just want to quickly test the colour, you know, whatever you want to do just here, that's what this bit is for. So so you've got a bit of working space for yourself as well there. And then finally on the back, lots of colour reference, loads of colour reference for you to have a good old look at the way that I've coloured stuff in the past. I was really happy with that, actually. Really chuffed the way that came out. Really like that. So there you go, guys. There you go. Now there's something else we've got to add here. This is for the long term, and I'll be talking about this more in videos that are coming up in the future. And that is, I'm going to run a competition, and it's going to be for quite a nice prize. It will be a piece of original art by me, and one of my books, and bits of excuse me, bits of my merch and stuff like that. And you'll enter by, you'll have to have this book, you have to buy the book, and then what you'll do is you'll colour a piece. Any of the pieces in here can be coloured by you, and the one that is the best will win. And I'll probably get a celebrity judge to do it, or something, another grapher, to pick which one they think is the best. So I know that sort of, I've sort of chucked that on at the end there, this idea of competition, but I will be announcing it again, because it's not going to be any time soon. You know, I'll give you a good few months to be able to do it, so you're not in a rush to do it, because it's going to take time, that. And you know, I'll get you to stick it up. If you've got an Instagram account, stick it up on Instagram, and that'd be the best way to enter. If you don't, you can send me a picture of it and I'll Instagram it, tag it up, because I'd love to see what you guys are going to do with this, how you're going to colour it, because I'm sure there's some great colourists out there who are going to do some interesting stuff with this. So I'm really looking forward to that. And it'll be worth it, you know, because if you win, you get a nice piece of art and a load of other stuff as well. This, I really want to see this coloured, because a lot of this work was done black and white as well. It only exists in black and white out in the world. I never coloured it myself. So this, for instance, is all, I've never seen this in colour. All this, it's all been black and white. So so there you go, chaps. The pre-order starts today. I'll put a link in the description so you can go there. Pre-order starts today. It ships April, probably like 2nd or 3rd week in April, and yeah, we'll see how you get on, and I hope you like the look of it. I'm absolutely loving it. I think what I'm going to do as well, I mean, don't hold me to this because I've got a lot to do, but I think I might try and colour the book myself, you know. Just slowly work my way through, maybe do videos of me colouring it as well, so you can see me colouring it. Maybe you can feedback, so tell me if that's a good idea. Yeah, so anyway, there you go, the graffiti colouring book by Cute, for adults, kids 14 plus. I thought 14 plus because, you know, depiction of guns and that kind of thing, urban environments, you know, it's probably best for kids 14 plus. There's no lewdness or rudeness or pornography, obviously. That's not my MO. So other than that, that's it. There you go, guys. Hope you like that, and yeah, drop a comment, tell me what you reckon.